Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, people? Christian here. How we doing? Hope everybody's doing good. So, as you can see, we're about to do a tier list, but not just any tier list. We're going to do the Call of Duty franchise tier list, where I'm going to rank every Call of Duty game. We're going base game. Um, we're going to go. We're going to base every single game off of everything. So, like, if it has zombies in it, I'm gonna rate the zombies, and of course I'm gonna rate the campaign and multiplayer. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw out this disclaimer right now. All these rankings are my opinion, but I've been playing Call of Duty for a little over a decade. I'm 20 now. I started playing when I was like 8, so you know. I'm not saying that I'm a grizzled vet in the COD scene, but I've been playing for a minute and I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So, let's just wait, hold on. I gotta make one more tier for our first my first ranking. Actually, no. I'll save that for the end because it's still a new game. Alright. Starting off, I'm just going to put every single old school Call of Duty from like early 2000s. I'm just going to put them all in C tier. Okay? Because I've played this one for sure. I might have played this one. I haven't played any of these. These, I feel like they walk so COD as we know it today could run, you know? Because these were ahead of their time in terms of first-person shooters, and it would be unfair to rank them below like an average grade. So, I'm just going to put them all in C tier. You know, as far as multiplayer goes, like, you know, it's just typical deathmatch combat. And this campaign is pretty linear, you know, just simple missions, just kill a bunch of dudes. Like, that's really all you had to do. And, yeah. Okay. What is this? Warzone? I'm not... Okay. I'm not ranking these. Warzone, Call of Duty, I don't even think I think that's just like an add-on thing. And then Zombies is part of Black Ops. Yeah, okay. We're just going to put these at the end. I'm not ranking these. Okay. First official COD title. Okay. In the modern era. LOL. Infinite Warfare. Okay. What do I need to say? Like, dog shit. It sucks. Infinite Warfare sucks, alright? If you would have told me that after Advanced Warfare, after Black Ops 3, that they were going to make the same freaking jetpack game, but make it infinite, get it? Infinitely worse, I would have, you know, if you'd have told me that before this came out, I would have been upset. And, honestly, I just feel like Infinite Warfare was just really, really, really trash. Like, and I'm not saying that, you know, jetpack CODs are bad. I actually like the jetpack CODs, but Infinite Warfare was just so trash and such a step down from Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3 that it just left a sour taste in my mouth. And I really just don't feel like it's a good Call of Duty. So, I'm just going to put it in the dog shit tier because it's dog shit. That's just the bottom line. Sorry, I had to send a text while recording. I do stuff on the fly because I'm genuine, baby. Alright. Next COD, World War II. Alright. Now, pre-overhaul, this game would go here. But since it got overhauled, you know, like fucking a couple years after the game came out, I don't know why. We're gonna put it in D tier. Alright, the campaign was okay. I don't know why they had a health bar in the campaign. That was weird. You could get like medical supplies in the campaign, which is fine. Like, I don't care about healing in a Call of Duty, like, you know, but it's weird to see a health bar in COD, just period. But the campaign was okay. It was okay. Very forgettable characters. Multiplayer for the most part, pre-overhaul was terrible. The maps were fucking bad. The maps are probably some of the worst launch maps I've ever seen in my life. The only good maps in World War II pre-overhaul: Gustav Cannon, USS Texas, and what's that one? That one snow map. That snow map was all right. The docks map was terrible. Every other map was terrible. Then they added shipment, which to save the game, which is going to become a trend in newer CODs. But yeah, D tier for that. Okay, Black Ops 4. All right, so Black Ops 4. This game's interesting. Okay, I don't think it's in D or dog shit. All right, I played Black Ops 4. I played the zombies and I played the multiplayer. I thought the zombies was okay. Definitely zombies felt cookie cutter in Black Ops 4, but for the most part, I just didn't really feel it. And I just didn't really care for the zombies. And I mean, I still played it because it's zombies, it's something to do. And by the way, the zombies in World War II was terrible as well. Just to get any closure on that. But anyways, Black Ops 4 zombies was bad in a way, but it was also good in a way. So it was like a neutral. And the multiplayer was surprisingly fun, but that didn't last long. It just got boring because, I don't know. I was just kind of burnt out of Call of Duty at this point, because Fortnite was really starting to take off, and I started playing Fortnite a lot. So that might be part of why I'm putting it in C tier, but it's at the front of C tier for me because I remember this COD vividly, unlike these ones. So, okay. So now we got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, baby. This game at launch was undeniably hype. Like, the hype for this game was immense. All right, and when it launched, the first couple days of playing it, it was cool. It was a cool game. I would even argue that it probably, if we were doing just launches of games, it'd be A tier. It'd be A tier for sure. But this game has a lot of problems. Number one, doors in the maps is terrible. It's a terrible idea. Number two, dead silence not being a perk. Terrible idea. It's trash. If you don't have dead silence as a perk in a game, well, you need to at least make the footsteps, a reasonable amount of noise. The footsteps in this game are loud as hell. The M4, excuse me, M4, 725, MP5 had to all get nerfed like 3 or more times because they were broken. You could literally two-tap somebody with a shotgun from across the map on launch. Like, it's stupid. Claymores were a problem. Double stacking claymores was a problem. You could have infinite claymores and deployable cover, and you could camp in a corner behind a door, the hole with all that. And you can't push the camper because he'll hear you, and ghost, you can use ghost without having to move. And they didn't have red dots on the map, so this game just, it fell flat in certain areas. But in the areas it did excel in, gunplay was amazing, customization was amazing. Also, another thing the game struggled with was maps, but once they added the remakes, the game got better. Once they added Shoot House, it got better. Shoot the Ship for grinding camos was good. But as far as gameplay goes, the campaign was dope. The campaign was an S tier campaign, in my opinion. Best campaign I've played in a minute, Call of Duty. Co-op was terrible. It was bugged. It was bugged at launch. They had to freaking fix co-op multiple times, and now I don't even play it. But multiplayer, um, it was good for the most part to play. You know, besides all those problems, it was still it felt good to play. But once Warzone came out, they just abandoned the multiplayer, and that makes me sad because this game had potential to be one of the best CODs in a minute, but they dropped the ball. And sure, people are going to say, oh, this COD is good because, you know, all the graphics and the movement and stuff. Like, no, stop. No, it's not. It's not. COD was never, you know, known for, you know, the movement or, you know, the engine, how smooth it runs. That's just the grace of modern technology. This COD is solid though. It's a solid B. It's a high B, low A, but I'm putting it in B. If the Spec Ops was good at launch and it wasn't all buggy and crap, I'd probably put it in A, but it's a B for me. And also, you know, Warzone, I kind of fits with this, so I'm just gonna put that in B as well. All right. Now we got probably one of the most disappointing CODs, Cold War. Cold War is going in D for disappointing. It's better than World War II, but not by a lot. I thought this game was going to be fire, okay? For those of you who may know me, my COD friends, my favorite COD of all time is Black Ops 1, okay? I thought this game was going to be Black Ops 1 with a sleek engine, good graphics, and, you know, good gameplay. The beta was fire. The beta and the alpha were fire. We were going ham on that. Me and my homies got max level on the freaking beta before the game came out. We was hype. We was like, yeah, no more playing Modern Warfare with the claymores and crap. You know, we were hype. But no. You know what Cold War did? It dropped a mediocre campaign with freaking, the one thing I did like about the campaign is you can make choices to impact the ending. I like that. But it was short. It felt short, dude. It felt really short. And also, like, the characters were forgettable, man. Like, okay, so in Cold War's campaign, you could create a character that, like, other than your own character, the only other character I really liked was Adler. And then, you know, he ends up freaking betraying you at the end if you choose the good ending. But if you choose the bad ending, you get to kill everybody. So, you know, I say it's, you know, it's a balanced experience for the campaign. But where this game really shines for me is zombies. The reason that this game is not in dog shit is because of the zombies. The zombies is probably one of the best zombies I've played in a minute because it's so accessible to new players. My cousin who plays COD with me, he's trash at fucking zombies, dude. Like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, G. I know you're gonna be watching this, but you suck at zombies, bro. You put this man in Cold War zombies, he's surviving till round 30 with me, dude. Like, because I'm not saying Cold War zombies is easy. You still gotta have some sort of skill to do good in Cold War zombies, but it's a lot more lenient to newer players because you can get kill streaks in Cold War zombies. You get armor. You can also, you know, have, you know, the weapon you want to pack a punch off spawn, which is fucking great. You don't have to start with a measly pistol, and you know, it's just so accessible to new players. So yeah, Cold War gets a D for me. If the multiplayer was a lot better, if the multiplayer, or shit, at least the campaign, if the campaign was on par with the zombies, I'd put it in C or B even. But it's a D for disappointing. Okie dokie. Next COD we got is Call of Duty Mobile. Now, I used to play this like when I was really bored in school, and you know, sometimes when I get bored and I'm not around at home to get to my games, I'll download it and play it for a bit, and you know, it should be a bunch of bots. I'll go like 50-0 for like 8 straight games, you know, wherever I am. It's mindless fun, you know. I'll put it in C. It's mindless fun. I will say this: they do a lot better at updating in fixing Call of Duty Mobile than they do any of these modern titles, bro. Which is sad as fuck, but it's true. So I'll give them a C for competent devs, which like some of these games don't even have. But I digress. All right, now we're getting into the big boys. COD 4. COD 4 is probably one of the most iconic games in, like, you know, when it comes to shooters. This one right here set it all off. All this, even these walked so COD 4 could run and create all of these. COD 4 is an S tier COD. It's an S tier COD. It is the freaking... These CODs are like the Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, freaking Wilt Chamberlain. These are the 70s, 60s players of freaking Call of Duty. This right here, this motherfucker right here, this is like the freaking Michael Jordan, you know, Magic Johnson, Dr. J players when it comes to Call of Duty, man. Like, talk about just setting the tone. Alright. Next up, World at War. Now, World at War, I don't really remember the campaign that well. I know in the campaign we get introduced to Reznov, and you know, has you playing as that Russian dude who died in Black Ops from the gas. And you also played as just an American dude fighting Japanese. But I do remember in the multiplayer that there were just, you know, so many good maps. You had the castle map, which was the Imperial Castle. That trench map where there was a tank. It felt like actual, like, trench warfare with that crap. As far as kill streaks, you know, they had the dogs and all that. Yeah, World at War also, yeah, introducing zombies. So yeah, World at War is an A tier game, solid game. Modern Warfare 2 is an S tier. That's not even up for debate. Like, literally took what this game did and fucking put it on crack and made it better. Probably one of the most iconic campaigns of all time. Multiplayer is probably one of the most popular multiplayer. Like, you know, that's the peak of gaming, is this game right here. This game right here is the peak of gaming. You know? Like, 360 no scope, MLG, Doritos, Mountain Dew. It doesn't get more Modern Warfare 2 than that. Alright. Next up, my favorite COD. Black Ops 1. This is one of my favorite CODs of all time. Dude, this Call of Duty right here, this motherfucker was so good. This game was so good, man. It was so good. Best campaign I've ever played in Call of Duty. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say this campaign in terms of storytelling. I'm not gonna... Action, you know, this takes it. Action, this takes it. But storytelling, bro, there's nobody coming close to this one, bro. Not even this one, bro. And I know I'm gonna ruffle feathers with this. I don't care. Black Ops 1 has a better story than any COD on this fucking list, bro. Barring zombies, which is convoluted in its own thing because there's so many retcons and whatever. But in terms of just regular campaign, this story, it beats it, bro. Nothing beats it. Nothing beats it. Nothing. Not even this. Not even this campaign. This game, multiplayer was also lit. You know, the FAMAS was freaking overpowered as hell. Everybody used that crap. I could not get any kills, but I had the time of my life getting freaking, like, shotgun kills with the Olympia on Nuketown and playing freaking Search and Destroy, watching ninja diffusers with claymores and motion sensors and all this. And the zombies was lit too. The Call of the Dead map freaking gave me nightmares as a kid. The 5 Pentagon Thief gave me nightmares as well. But it was fun. A tier COD. I'm putting it at the top of A tier though. It doesn't touch S because this game was clunky and some of the sounds in the game were recycled, but that's fine because it literally was just cream of the crop Call of Duty, man. Modern Warfare 3. Alright, Modern Warfare 3. This is a dark horse Call of Duty because a lot of people like this game. A lot of people love this game, actually. And then a lot of people hate this game. They don't like it. They feel like it's trying too hard to be the next Modern Warfare 2, or it's trying too hard to be like Black Ops, or they think this game's just trying too hard. And honestly, I feel like this game just tries enough. Like, it's a good fucking game. I put it in A. I put it in A tier. Yeah, I put it in A tier, man. Like, this game, it grew on me. Because at first, I wasn't really feeling it. Because, obviously, after playing this, I became Black Ops over Modern Warfare all day. But this game, after getting older and realizing that COD is great, no matter if it's Black Ops or Modern Warfare, it just became, it became a good gem to play. The story was great. Nice conclusion for Captain Price. Spec Ops was great, as always. The survival mode was iconic. I remember playing it with my homie, and we were just getting juggernauts fucking trying to destroy us, and we hide in a dumpster and just kill them with freaking Predator missiles, bro. It was lit, dude. Modern Warfare 3 was just different. A tier. Alright. Another S tier COD. Black Ops 2. Now, what I'm about to say is going to be controversial. Okay? This is what I'm going to say. I think Black Ops 2, in terms of gameplay, in terms of how it performs, in terms of, just overall, like, community and hype, I feel like it's better than Modern Warfare 2 in terms of those things. The only reason I'm not going to put it over Modern Warfare 2 is because I have way more memories in this game, and Modern Warfare 2 was just my first experience to, like, the peak of gaming, So, but Black Ops 2 is an S tier COD, and, like, it's not even close. I love Black Ops 1 with all my heart. I love it more than Black Ops 2, but Black Ops 2 is just such a better game. Such a better game. Better zombies. Actually, no, I take that back. The zombies in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 were, split, because Transit's a terrible map. It's only good if you're fucking around with friends. And Die Rise was fucking terrible too. That barn map was honestly the only good map, but zombies with friends is zombies with friends, so it's a tie with Black Ops 1. But yeah, Black Ops 2 is an S tier COD. I don't really need to explain myself more. Like, if you disagree, you're a bot. Yeah. Call of Duty Ghosts, dog shit. It sucks. I used to think I was too hard on Ghosts, and I was trying to not give it a chance. I was able to play it before the servers went completely dead, or even if they came back to life, I don't know, and I don't care. Maps are way too big. Time to kill is way too fast. Basically, Ghosts is this game if this game didn't have everything that was good about it in it. So take Modern Warfare 19, right? Take all the negatives, amplify them by 5, and then take away all the positives. You have Ghosts. Story was trash. Trash as hell. Not only was it trash, it ended on a cliffhanger. And I'm sure they were going to make a sequel to Ghosts, but that shit got scrapped because freaking they knew how ass Ghosts was. So, I'm glad they didn't make the sequel. That game is trash. Ghosts is trash. It's terrible. Yeah, that's just... Yeah. I don't want to even talk about it anymore. Advanced Warfare. First Jetpack COD. People didn't like this game when it first came out because it was a jetpack COD. People didn't want the jumping around. They thought it was too much like Halo. And slowly but surely, people realized that this game went hard. It had good guns. Gunplay was great in that game. First COD that really cranked up the skill-based matchmaking and that's just, man, SBMM in Advanced Warfare was no joke, man. Like, shit, I thought Cold War was the first time SBMM had been cranked that high since fucking Advanced Warfare. Like, that's exactly, Cold War's SBMM is what is it reminded me of Advanced Warfare's. Like crazy. Campaign's forgettable for the most part, and Zombies is weirdly, like, it's fun, but not in like a cool gameplay way, but in more like it's a satire, humorous way, because it's just so ridiculous. So I'm gonna put it in the B tier. I'm gonna put it in the same tier as Modern Warfare 19. I'm gonna make all the Modern Warfare 19 fanboys cry, but you know, I use their tiers as fuel to hydrate my content machine. So yeah. All right. Black Ops 3 A tier COD. Black Ops 3 is the last good game COD's made, dude, in my opinion. Like, in terms of solid gameplay, dude, like, this, it blows all this out the water. All of it. Like, all this. Like, dude, here's my thing. I'm gonna put it over Modern Warfare 3, actually, because, man, the zombies just hits different. I ain't gonna put it over these two, though, because these are the OGs. But Black Ops 3, the campaign was, you know, it was cringe. There were some elements I liked, but it was cringe overall. Multiplayer was solid. It was great, dude. Jetpack COD was at its peak here. They knew how to do it with Black Ops 3. Advanced Warfare, you know, they were dipping their feet in the water with the jetpack stuff, which I liked. And then once they got to Black Ops 3, they perfected it. And then in Infinite Warfare, they forgot everything they fucking knew about it. Which is why I hate this game so much, is because these two were so good with the jetpack mechanic. And then the zombies was just iconic, and bringing back all the maps, you know, from BO1, whatever we're in, freaking BO2. Like, it's just an overall, just a solid game. Just a solid game. Alright, these are more old school CODs. Those go in C. Yeah. I'm not rating these. I don't know why Vanguard's on here twice, but, you know, Vanguard is dog shit. Like, it's terrible. It's a terrible fucking game, dude. Vanguard is terrible, dude. Like, when Vanguard first came out, I really wanted to like it because it felt like Modern Warfare 19 with World War II, but it was just trash, dude. One thing I'll give Vanguard credit for is they did make Dead Silence a perk, and that makes me even more mad at this fucking game, because how can a shitty ass World War II watered down version of your game have a better Dead Silence mechanic than you? That's terrible, man. That's unacceptable. But Vanguard is trash. The campaign was super forgettable. Characters sucked dick. Fucking, it was so short. And, like, it just wasn't fun, dude. Like, you had to do, like, it was stupid. And then the zombies was terrible. Don't even get me started on the zombies, bro. It was terrible, man. It wasn't even zombies. You just did missions while you killed zombies. It wasn't even a round based until, like, almost a year into the game's life cycle, man. That's terrible. That is terrible, dude. But, sadly, we're on the last game. Modern Warfare 2022. Modern Warfare 2 2022, I should say. Everybody, I'm putting it into still deciding, because the game is still, you know, alive, quote unquote. Like, it's still, like, in its cycle, and it's gonna be in the cycle for the next 2 years. So, well, until next year, I should say, because it came out last year. So, yeah. Right now, I'm putting in a still deciding. I played the campaign. I liked the campaign, but I don't think it was better than this one. I played the co-op too, the Spec Ops. Spec Ops is good. It's just really, really, really frustrating when it bugs out and it makes me lose frames. They gotta fix that. But other than that, the Spec Ops is solid. Multiplayer, I mean, I like it. It's a lot better to grind guns, I will say. That's probably the best thing about the multiplayer. Also, the guns feel good, as always, but, you know, like I said, not having Dead Silence as a perk really hurts this game when the footsteps are fucking loud as hell. I hate that. And, if I had to give it a grade now, I'd put it in C tier. I'd put it like right here. I'd put it right here. if I were grading it right. If I stopped playing COD, like if I stopped playing COD this year, and I had to grade Modern Warfare 2022, I'd put it in C tier. I'd put it in C tier as it stands right now. But I'm putting it in still deciding because still deciding, waiting to see what they do with this game, what direction they go. And if they're able to change it for the better, maybe add some more old school maps, tweak the guns, make you know, make some of the guns you know, more balanced, because almost every gun can fucking one shot you, which doesn't make sense when an SMG with no attachments can two tap me from 80 feet away. But when I have a shotgun 20 feet away or 10 feet away, I get a hit marker when I'm aiming down sights with tight pellet spread. You know, this game doesn't make sense. But I'm putting it in still deciding because I still play it and I'm still having fun on it occasionally. So, yeah, also the SBMM in this game is retarded. It's stupid. Like, it's almost Cold War level. Not quite Cold War level because you can still cheese with certain guns. But it's still stupid. But yeah, here's my list of COD. Like I said, I pretty much talked about all these. If Warzone 2 is on here, it'd be dog shit because it's nothing like the first. The first Warzone would probably be in the B tier as well. So, but yeah, here's my list, guys. You know, if you guys enjoyed me ranking the CODs, you know, if you disagree, agree, let me know in the comment section. You know, we could always be down to debate civilly about Call of Duty. And yeah, I'm gonna probably make another tier list soon. I don't know what about though, but yeah, expect more of this content from me in the future. Hope you guys are still, you know, enjoying my album that I dropped earlier, Comeback Kid. Um, and other than that, I hope you guys have a good day and sayonara.